Hey, what's up everybody? It's Sarah here from macrosqueen.com, and I just wanted to jump on real quick and show you a quick and easy version of spaghetti squash. This is what I often refer to as my spaghetti squash bake, and it's going to resemble lasagna. It is so freaking good. I can get my 3-year-old toddler twins to eat it. So if I can get twin toddlers to eat it, you're gonna love it. Okay, so let me just show you real quick what you're going to need. You're going to need a clean spaghetti sauce. This will make assembly a lot faster when you already have the sauce already made. And this is, I love Rayo's brand. It's very clean. There's nothing added to it. So you have your sauce. You need your spaghetti squash, of course, and I will show you how I make this. And if there's a day where you want a little bit extra carb and you want it more like spaghetti, go ahead and make yourself up some noodles. I also like Rayo's noodle brand. This is the penne. I do believe they have a spaghetti if you want like actual spaghetti noodles as well. But Rayo's is my go-to brand. And then I have my lean meat. I always go with the 93.7 or whatever is the leanest that you can find at your store. And then whatever you normally put in spaghetti. You could put some green pepper, some onion, whatever you like on your spaghetti. And then the key ingredient to make it more like lasagna is after it's done, I add cottage cheese to it. And I always use 2% cottage cheese. That adds protein. Okay, so there's 2 ways that you can make spaghetti squash. That's the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking my spaghetti squash because that's going to take the longest amount of time. So this is for those of you who have never eaten spaghetti squash before. This is what it looks like. And if you've never cooked one before, like I was at some point in my life, I had no idea what to do. So you can make it 2 different ways. You can put it in your oven and bake it at about 350. Usually there's a sticker on this and it will tell you to bake it at 350 for approximately 30, no, probably like more like 40 to 45 minutes. I used to do it that way, but honestly, it just takes too long. And if you're a busy mom like me and you just don't have the time, I actually like to make it in my Instant Pot. So I will show you my Instant Pots right here. And oops, sorry, this is honestly the easiest way to make spaghetti squash. You put it in there for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. It builds pressure about 15-20 minutes. In 4 minutes it is done. Sorry, my son is trying to give me a little fake ice cream. Yummy, thank you. Again, busy mom here. Okay, so we don't have time to waste in the kitchen. All right, so the first thing you need to do is cut this bad boy open, split it, and take out seeds. There are seeds that resemble like pumpkin seeds inside. So you want to get yourself a sharp knife, but not too crazy. And then you just want to cut right down the middle. Now, if you have a spaghetti squash that is kind of difficult to get your knife in, what you can do to soften it is you can poke this with a fork and put it in your microwave for about a minute or 2, and that will help soften it up. whichever you prefer. And you don't even have to do this part. This is only if you want, you know, extra stuff on your spaghetti. Once your Instant Pot is done, do a quick release to release the pressure out of your Instant Pot. The Instant Pot does have a safety mechanism in there, so it's not going to let you take off the lid if there's a lot of pressure. Next, I like to just pick up my squash with a towel because it's going to be really hot and just squeeze out the excess water out of the squash. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of water at the bottom of your dish. So I just like to do that. Take a fork and scrape it away from the shell. And you can see how it kind of resembles noodles. This is why they call it spaghetti squash. All right, so there's that. If you really want it to taste a lot like lasagna, go ahead and put some freaking mozzarella cheese in there. Okay, so now it's time to assemble. So we're gonna put our dish on our scale, zero it out, put our noodles that are already cooked into the bowl. When I measured those out, I measured them out dry. Add some spaghetti squash. A normal serving's about 160 to 180 grams. Now we're going to add some cooked onions and peppers, or whatever toppings you like in your spaghetti. And we're going to add some cooked lean ground beef. And then we're going to put on our spaghetti sauce. And then at that point, if you are going to add mozzarella cheese, put the cheese on there and put it in your microwave. And it's taken my microwave and it's going to get nice and hot. If I was to add mozzarella cheese at this point, I would go ahead and add the mozzarella cheese, but not the cottage cheese until you're done heating it up. So I'm going to take this, put it in my microwave. Once your dish comes out of the microwave and everything is nice and hot, go ahead and add cottage cheese to the top and mix it and enjoy. So that's your finished product. It is so freaking good. Yum, yum, yum. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it.